Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Rowan, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub, Rowan. I hope everybody's having a good day. Oh, my goodness. I am off to gather some supplies. Possibly. Okay. Off to gather some supplies because we're going to build today. Ooh. No migraines. Hey everybody, welcome in. Oh my gosh. This way? So I got back from substituting for the first time. It was unique. It was really weird, honestly, to be back on campus in a place where, like, I built that place. It's a really weird sentence to say too, but I did. I was a big part of creating this concept. And so that's strange. But I'm going to go to that one over there. This one, I know like you that much. I know the first day of school was yesterday. The first day of school was yesterday. I hear fighters. The first day of school was yesterday. And so one of my friends reached out to me, oh geez, in April, and was like, listen, I have a wedding the first week of school. I said, that sucked. And she was like, could you, I heard you're subbing. And I said, well, technically I got my subbing stuff, but it was so that I could sub for people I wanted to sub for. You know, people who have my phone number, people who I know what their classrooms are like. Maybe people who teach the same thing I teach. So that, geez, I haven't been down here in so long. So that, you know, I know what I'm doing. Oh. All right, we're going to put some shulkers down here. I know, we go back ridiculously early. It's us that are crazy. It is. I didn't used to go to school in July. Not until, I don't even know when we started going to school in July. But it is so early. And I felt bad for them yesterday when they all had to go back. So the way that the district I work with does this, they, the good news is I have a whole thing right here. How do I put this? They go for 9 to 11 weeks and then they do a 2-week break. And then they go for 9 to 11 weeks and then a 2-week break. 9 to 11 weeks, 2-week break, 9 to 11 weeks, and then summer's 6 to 7 weeks long. So it's a modified year-round schedule. And it's just, I don't think I need a shield in there either, or a name tag or a disc. Right, and it is awful because it is hot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's ridiculously, disgustingly warm outside right now. But what else are they going to be doing? They're not. These kids weren't doing anything. That's the school schedule for every school in New Zealand. I like a modified block or a modified one. Christmas break is usually, yeah. But it does kind of stink when it's like super hot outside. Okay, I think I've put everything down. Now I don't want to play with you, and I don't want to lose you because I need you to pick this puppy up. So we're gonna trade you. Jeez, maybe you go in there and then you go in there. Oh wow, I don't know about everybody's different schedules. I know that this is different for like the school district I'm in right now. Not everybody follows the schedule. Like usually, like a lot of the friends that I have who teach where I first taught, they're not out until, they don't start until next week. Yeah, so they're just, I I need to get all of this stuff. I don't know if I want to make this room any bigger. It's just longer. But I know like our friends who are in back east, they're not back in school. They think this is crazy pants. My cousins who are in California, they weren't out of school till June, and they don't go back until later. So I do think we're a little bit unique, and the district in particular I'm with is very unique. They like to be on the cutting edge. Let's put it this way. When the whole like school choice stuff came about, they actually reacted to what their families said they wanted. So they built basically magnet school of choice in their school district that are unboundaried. So like the school that I'm teaching, or not teaching at, subbing at, we didn't have a boundary. They were just, if you wanted to come, you applied and you came. Ooh, it's not your primary endorsement. I will say I feel like the hardest job to get really is the social study ones. And I know we've hired ELA people we've hired people who didn't even have a degree in education. Because they were the right fit for our school. And so that I would give as advice. First is that like, if you're student centered and student oriented, that's the number one thing they're looking for. And if the school isn't looking for that, you don't want to work for them. You guys get it mid-May and go back in the beginning of August in mid-eastern Tennessee. Yeah. That would be a normal schedule. I'm probably not going to find anything exciting in here, but I got to get some supplies so that I can finish. The one place I need to finish, my house. Oh, I hear lava. And I know with the downed tree. The downed tree is gone. The downed tree is gone. They came yesterday. Kevin survived the moment. Goob didn't, because Kevin can't stop yelling at people. But then after the tree was gone, I was like, hey, I don't think the pool pump's working. So Skiz by himself had to deal with that today. Hold on. For some reason, some of my stuff are not going off. Opal, thank you for the sub. And Final Boss Mouse, where are you substituting in July? Chandler, Arizona. And then I want to see. Oh yeah, that would apply. I think that yeah. Then you would be fine. Your undergrad in performing arts, and yeah, with an ELA endorsement, you would be good. And in fact, schools that are struggling, like having a hard time filling a full drama schedule, you would be golden, because, or if they need a part-time for that, right? Because sometimes it's hard. Electives are the hardest things to fill. The hardest. Yeah, Kevin's not surviving the invasion of people in his backyard. And Goob is so grouchy about it. She's like, he just won't stop barking. And to be fair, the guy who fixed our pool pump, he didn't know I could hear him, but he barked back at Kevin when he was walking back through our backyard. Which was really funny. And then he knocked on the back door and Kevin about lost his mind. I had to go get Skiz and be like, I don't know what you and this pool man have talked about. It's really disgustingly hot outside, so I know. She is. And so much is we finally did our application. We're ready to start training for Orange Theory next week. Really excited, but it's also, I think, kind of scary sometimes. New job, new part of life. Did I fill out my resume correctly for this very first adult job I want to get type of thing? So today I go to the school, and it's the first week of school. At least it wasn't the first day of school, because this campus, the first day of school, everybody drives their kid to school. It's one of the weirdest phenomenons I've ever seen happen. Unless you drive yourself, and then mostly that's just kids just trying to park themselves. And so I'm at high school right now. I've taught 7th grade, which is like 12-year-olds, through seniors in high school, which are 18-year-olds. And today I subbed for juniors, 16 to 17-year-olds. I subbed a advanced placement language and composition class. Yeah. So the traffic is nuts. Like I don't need to be there till 7, but I gotta leave my house so that I get there at 6:45. So that I don't have to deal with the crazy traffic. And one of the kids that I was subbing for today, he was like, "This is terrible. The traffic today was terrible." And I said, "I know." And I said, "It's just the first week of school and then it gets better." He goes, "I know." He goes, "But also people can't drive." I was like, "I'm not taking the freeway tomorrow." I totally think there's a lava pool by me. Nerdy, I really think you are in a weird place. Oh, am I walking into a big room? Uh-oh. Do I have to go regulate on some monsters in here? Oh, it's lava. Also, I have Fulbright on still. Probably should light stuff up. Well, what if I need it later for obsidian? Ooh, diamies. I am totally not teaching again. I substituted for a friend today who, it's the first week of school, and she was here yesterday and then had to be gone today and tomorrow, and that's super stressful. So I went to school today. I don't think I've dug up diamonds in a while by myself. Oh, I better lock in. This is really cool. Also, light it up. It was my old school. Oh no. There we go. It was the school that I was teaching at before. And so I know it really well. So when I came in, the lady who's in charge of substitutes was like, "Oh good, I don't have to explain anything to you." And I was like, "Well, I've never substituted before." Like I might need a little assistance. But no, I was fine. And plus my friend had already sent me all the information I needed to know, which was nice. That was actually really nice. How many stacks do I have? I don't think it's enough. Yeah, you have no authority in everyone else. Well, that's what's funny is that, like, okay, these kids are the sweetest kids. One of the reasons I loved teaching there, these kids say thank you as they leave your classroom. Like, "Thank you for teaching me today." The community wanted, what's funny is the community first wanted a smaller high school that was all honors and AP focused. And then they were like, "Why don't you have athletics?" So we built in athletics. And then they were like, "Hold on. Why does my kid have to take all AP and honors? Why can't they take some regular classes too?" "Okay, let's adjust that." "Well, why do you have such a small school? Why don't you have enough athletics?" It's gone through a lot of transformation. But it is actually a nationally ranked school, and it competes with some of the schools of choice. It is. They're so sweet. So like you're handing out papers and they're like, "Thank you. You're welcome." Only one kid didn't turn in his paper today, and I'm going to ask him tomorrow, "Did you forget?" Whoa, you had a fourth grader tell you that they didn't care what you had to say. That is so wild. That is really wild. No, these children were like, does this have to be in complete sentences? And I said, oh, I don't know. I actually don't know what she prefers. Because it was just beginning rhetorical analysis. So it was early stages. They read an article, a satirical article about yoga that said, what are the 7 reasons not to do yoga? Oh. Right. Well, it keeps changing every year, and that's part of the craziness of the situation. Is the first thing I did was I went to the front office. She's like, here's the substitute folder. There's the key. Call me if you need anything. And I was like, cool. And then I went over to the athletic director's administrative assistant because we're really good friends. And she was like, oh, my kid's here coaching cheer. You got to come see them. So I went over to see my 2 cheer coaches. One kid I used to coach cheer. She's coaching now. And the other one I coached with. And I got to see all the little kids. They're not little kids. They're not little kids. They're juniors. They're juniors. And I got to hug all of them. That was really nice. On the Fritz, thank you for the sub. I never get to see me live. Hope you have a good day. I am having a good day. And then the athletic director came to visit me because she's my friend, and I hugged on her, asked her how it was going. She let me in on the drama. Apparently, they hired a new pom coach. That's cool. The new pom coach held tryouts. The new pom coach cut 2 kids who didn't have the skill set, but those 2 kids went to the district athletic director, and they made, not the district athletic director, above the district athletic director, and they made them let them on varsity. And I was like, what? That's it. You just got to go complain to the right people, and that's all you got to do, I guess. All right. This is why I don't want to coach anymore. Massachusetts. Yeah, that was pretty wild. I was like, I need to throw some of this stuff in the lava. We're not gonna play with some of the junk because I don't need the junk. We're just gonna take the stuff back that I want. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh wow, that's a crazy. If you need our help, we don't want you here. Yeah, we're just getting some deep slate to do some building. I have to remember what I was doing. Oh, good. Hopefully. Nope, there's a creeper there. Lots of. Okay, let's get out our sword. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, shoot. I've forgotten where my stairs are. Here they are. You know what's funny? In our state, the qualification to be a sub is that you have a degree. That's it. Oh, and you have to be fingerprint certified. You got to go get your fingerprint cards. Yeah. Ooh, my favorite things to teach. Well, one, I love the Crucible. But is it not nighttime? Oh, it's becoming not nighttime. Okay. So I was fine. I loved the Crucible. It's not everybody's favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you. And really, it kind of depended on the group of kids, because if I had a group of boys, a large group of boys, and they were super into being outside, then I might Cobbled deep slate. Is that what I have in here? Yes. Beautiful. I might teach Into the Wild. But if those kids weren't going to be into it, then I didn't want to teach that. But I love teaching Into the Wild, The Crucible. And The Crucible was so funny because like you're dealing with teenagers and it's funny. I don't, not for this floor. I know I need it for the walls. But they were giving me a hard time about my floor. My family was. Why I didn't have a floor. I have a stone cutter. I do know how to use it. But those are the walls. Because I'm not even 100% sure I want this floor this way. But I need to put in a floor. It's getting sad. At least this much of a floor, right? Where's my shovel? What else did I like teaching? One of my favorite things I got to teach, that's gonna have to wait, is I taught Ender's Game, which was super fun. I loved teaching Ender's Game. I gotta get rid of the flower. What else? The Odyssey. I'm excited to see the new movie come out. Yeah, I did. I had a group of kiddos. I saw that stupid shulker that I put down. And they were, I mean, I was the only person teaching it, so I taught what I wanted to teach, and that was, yeah, Ender's Game. Yeah. I didn't do Edwin Drood. A 1943 copy of the Iliad. That's crazy. Yeah, I love Greek literature. And in fact, I'm not outing him for real, but I don't know what the man took in high school because I was like, didn't you like learn about the Greek gods and goddesses? And Skiz was like, no. And I'm like, how? Like, that was the majority of my life. He found it in a used bookstore and it smells. The thing is, the year where we could teach when in the places I've taught where we could teach the Iliad, I didn't get to teach those courses at that time. I stopped teaching. Maybe he didn't. Well, literally, like, okay, so down the street from us, we have some nice little puppies. We call them, one of them I call Satellite Dog. Because when I met her, she wore a satellite cone on her head. Right? And so that was her name for me. I love her. She's a cutie patootie. The cone of shame. It was funny. And I met her because Drax got a hold of her one morning. And her name is Hera. Well, the people who live across the street from her named their dog Zeus. So I thought that was really funny. And I said to Skiz, it's just really funny because, you know, Zeus lives across the street from Hera. And he's like, who's Hera? I was like, what are you talking about? How do you not know who Hera is? And then I was like, bro, you even watched like the Percy Jackson stuff with us. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure what he knows and doesn't know. It was just like, so maybe he did just forgot. But like, I had to show him, okay, if you guys remember the claymation story of Perseus. I can't remember what it's called right now. With Medusa in it. Oh, I can't remember the name of that movie. That's a movie I had to teach. We used it to get into the Odyssey. Yeah, I know. Just so funny. I cannot remember the name of that movie. It was Clash of the Titans, I want to say. I'm pretty sure I showed him Clash of the Titans. Yeah, I showed him that movie. Just a great, I mean, it's not, but like you can't show that to kids now because they just giggle with laughter and you can't blame them. They're like, what is this? But I really liked doing this unit at the end with my juniors, where actually I brought in some modern movies. So I did Big Fish with them, kind of getting them to think a little bit beyond, you know, legacy and that kind of stuff. That was super fun. I liked doing that. What else did I really... I like Shakespeare, but I stopped teaching it. That's what. And it's because sometimes I think they didn't let us teach the most fun plays. Yes, I love, and not everybody likes them. Right. Big Fish is so amazing. But I would do that usually after Into the Wild if I had that kind of group of people where they like the entire Transcendentalist piece were phenomenal. But when I was growing up, my favorite author, not favorite author when I was younger, but once I hit high school, was Nathaniel Hawthorne. Love Nathaniel Hawthorne, but more for his short stories. I like Scarlet Letter, but I just enjoy that time period of life. I know. Oh, the whistle song is on. I'm in a really precarious place too. Macbeth was so much fun. I taught Julius Caesar during the Ides of March. I like the Scarlet Letter. I just really like it when we modernize things, and it's helpful to like see that kids can see that humans are humans. Like, we have common issues. The Giver was so good. You know, not that I'm saying that this person wrote the best books in the world, but it did give me a lot of things to think about and a lot of ways to teach kids how to argue. Was Outsiders by Malcolm Gladwell. Because you just thinking outside the box, right? Oh, Hardy. Like I think I was really lucky in that we got to do a lot of free reads when I was in school. So we had to do literary criticism and rhetorical analysis on them, but we got to pick them. And it was their way to get us to read some books that we were going to need for advanced placement literature free response question that they weren't making us read. Yes. Fahrenheit 451. Pair that with Aristotle's The Cave and teach that to 13-year-olds. Oh my gosh. That was interesting. And I love a good dystopian. What other ones? 1984 was great. Yeah, Bradbury. But it stunk that like I taught Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe, which I thought was great. But there's some really good books out that I wish we could just like put them in. What's the one I'm thinking of? I think it's called Fangirl by Rainbow. I can't remember her full name because it's been a little bit since I've read it. I know, right? We should do a book chat. I love that book is interesting. Magonia is an interesting book. I haven't read the sequel to that. Part of the problem is I blast through them too fast and then I forget about them. Okay, how many ups do I need to go? We should. Right? Oh, that's how that gets placed there. Because I try to go in my house. Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you, Brady. I'm subbing again tomorrow. I'm curious to see how that goes. Because, oh, I gotta put windows. I didn't put a window in the back of this house, just in the front. This is the concept here. You know, one window. That one's gonna have a lot of windows because of what it is going to be. This one might have to have more windows too. But yeah. Left Hand of Darkness. Wow, like they actually let you read stuff. 2 more up. And then that's part of the problem is that we have a pretty, I don't know, they're just afraid of letting their kids, like there's just a lot of paranoia. And I'm like, man, you should let these kids read some stuff. Yes, talk to them about it, because then you actually have an option to, like, they can think about things, you can think about things. Slaughterhouse-5. Well, we were having to explain to parents, like, I understand you don't want your kid to read. We read, oh, and I didn't really disagree with them on this one. To Kill a Mockingbird, not because I don't have a lot of feelings about the book, I do, but then when they were given an option to read something else, they refused that option too, and they didn't want their kids to not be in the class. Yeah, exactly. It's just like a, it's hard. It's hard. So like if you like I can't teach to I can't teach your kid a private lesson. Not calcite. Oh, I need more quartz. I might have to go to the Nether. I'm gonna have to go to the Nether. Exactly. And I think some of it was just that they were afraid of what they were going to be taught. Like, what is this teacher going to do? I have a block of quartz. Oh. It's just quartz, isn't it? I just think that the situation surrounding it is so important. No, that's not what it is. It's this color. What are you? Sir, what are you? Where the Red Fern Grows. That is such a good book. It wasn't quartz that I needed. That was for there. Oh my gosh. I've done pieces of the things they carried. Pieces of it. Diorite is the one that's hard, right? Okay. I don't need the quartz. That's got to go back in the nether box. Well, I was like, oh, it's gonna come like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna make this work? I think I made it too high. Oh, what's the one? It's about, no. Yeah, I'll move this up a block. I didn't think about that. Will that work? I think it will. Okay, because I was like, I don't have to re-dig out this floor. I also just wanted to know how high I need to go. I'm ready to stop letting monsters in my house. So that I can, you know, build it. I keep putting it off. Cabbage Town I didn't read. And then just go... No. Why is this door sideways? What was I doing? All this dirt has to be cleaned up. Oh. I did not read Cabbage Town. I will say, those of you who are watching, I was trying to learn how to do stairs, and that's how this happened. That's all. Just trying to learn how to do stairs. Okay, do I have enough of these blocks? I think it's so interesting when you talk to people and what they remember, what impacted them, and it just keeps reminding me that people are so different. Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. That one I do not know. And it will be right here. That's where it pops up. A Stephen King. They let you read a Stephen King book? Ew. I bet you had an interesting teacher. Right? Like, see, an Inspector Calls wouldn't have been typical. Romeo and Juliet, I feel like, ended up being pretty standard. Oh, these are bricks. That's... It's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm glad the bell tolled. But, you know, there... I guess I really struggled with a lot of that time period, personally. Where did I have all this scaffolding that I put away somewhere. Made you marry because it's not a love story. Yeah, I mean, Shakespeare will play with your head like that. He's awesome about that. Oh, and Inspector is more British. It's so funny when you like. I taught through. Oh, I was lucky enough to be trained in from one of the Shakespeare. I can't remember what it's called. It's the Shakespeare Institute or something. But they firmly believed that you should teach Shakespeare through performance. And so that's how I taught it. Ooh. Wingfeather Saga. Yeah, so I'm not, that's not my talent, I will say. Yeah. See, and that's the problem I have, is that we like people jump to conclusions about things, and I'm like, no, that's not what happened. But I like to teach through performance, and so that makes you like really have to understand what you're saying. I was kind of hoping that I randomly had scaffolding in here, but I think it's downstairs. Comedy of Errors. I was just lucky enough to like, okay, so I am an English major, so I did have to take, you know, Shakespeare. And I was lucky enough that my professor taught it that way too. So we had to do parts of A Midsummer Night's Dream, parts of that was when I really got into the histories. 2 and some dirt will make it happen. Doing some dirt will make it happen. Oh. That's why I get frustrated, because I'm like, you're asking people to take in something without any scaffolding or assistance really, and like you can't do that. And then a hippity hop. But the history is like, I didn't understand. And then I got that and I was like, oh, I started to understand a lot more about it. It made me interested in, honestly, in more world history. There. Now I've set the tone. That's fair. I don't know what I'm going to do with the entrance way. Yeah, Arizona school, and they differ from place to place. Like, I taught in one place and the entire board resigned to support the teachers. It was weird. Like, I didn't know you could do that. Because yeah, I was like crazy. It was really crazy. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna be enough. And I only have lots of that. I'm definitely gonna have to go get a lot more materials. Which is good. Wait, do I need purple glass? I gotta do that too. I know, more geodes. Hey, listen, bed. I'm gonna take you with me, okay? As soon as I figure out. We're just gonna hit you with my hand. Because I know where the geode is. There's where all my scaffolding is. It's just out front. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Like a sophomores, I had to tell them. It was one of the reasons that, like, even though I like sophomores, I was like, I'm done teaching sophomore honors because it's just like all we taught them were sad things, depressing things. Everybody dies in every single thing we taught them. Somebody dies. It's terrible. And it stinks because, like, they're, 15, 16 years old. You already have some, feelings that are about school where you're like, you don't want to be here anyway, right? Did I build that big tower because that's where the geodes were? I didn't watch Hamnet. I took a big break from a lot of movies. Is that something over there? They do. It's depressing, to be honest with you. It's really depressing. And so I was like, can we not teach anything fun? Like, is there no fun? We just don't laugh anymore? No, it does not. We're teaching children, right? Like, that's how I felt like saying. I don't know who came up with this. And so I stopped teaching that particular curriculum a long time ago. Just because I couldn't take it anymore. It was too sad. I was sad. I could have sworn it's down here. but I don't see any torches, which would have happened. Maybe it's more this way. It's the scary cave is what I remember it to be. There we are. I torched a thing here. Not sure why. There's where it is. I didn't build a big thing for it. This is silliness. And there's my other silk touch. Oh, is there a bunch of diorite? I do need a bunch of that. I'm probably also gonna have to go get some carrots from my man. Was I not paying attention? There is. What do I have? I got 20 blocks of dirt on me. And a torch. Okay. Oh my gosh. So I go to my first class today. And I'm like, hi. You don't know me. I used to teach here. So like I can actually help you. It's good. Like it's fine. And they're dead. Like, I can't blame them. It is like, you know, 7:25 in the morning. So I'm like, all right, you guys are sleepy. That's fine. I got you. They're just so tired. So there's no like zip. There's no like right? Is it down here? I like some pizzazz in my classes. I like them to be a little spicy. I want to see some personality. That's me personally, 7:25 a.m. You're asking a lot if you're asking 17-year-olds and 16-year-olds to be spicy and pizzazzy at 7:25 in the morning. When I got up, Skiz said, "How are you feeling?" I said, "Regretful." He said, "Why?" I said, "Because I forgot that I was going to have to get up this early. Because I had to leave the house by 6:30 so that I could be at school on time." And I know, look at, I don't have to even make a big deal about this. Now I can just get all of this stuff and get my geodes. Like, yeah, right. And I mean, I had a couple, I have a couple where I'm like, I can tell when you wake up, like you're going to be ready, but you clearly slept in all summer. And second hour walks in, second period, and they are spicy. I mean, they're spicy. And I was like, here we go. This is my kind of group. But I have to get, and they were fine. They were going to do the lesson. And actually when I said, okay, like talk to your neighbors, they like actually talked to their neighbors, you know. That was awesome of them. And then after that, I ran really quick to the restroom after their class. And my friends were like, how's it going? I said, yeah, this whole like going to the restroom on a schedule is like a little much, I'm not gonna lie. Like I haven't done that in a while. You got to plan it because there's only 2 adult restrooms for like 30 people. 30 adults, 2 adult restrooms. It's difficult. I know I went this way, but like, was it this? Did I make it this hard on myself? Or was this just where I was like still trying to like light stuff up? Maybe I was still trying to light things up. Who knows what I was doing? I know, no, you can't leave. You're just there. Like, Ugh. And then the third, so then I'm like, okay. And it's teaching the same thing over and over again, which is, you know, that is also not my favorite thing to do. I would prefer to teach multiple classes that have difference. I know there's a geode over here. I just can't see it. Right in here, right? No, up here. I am on Mama Goose. Where did it go? I could have sworn it was right here. Oh, I'm standing on it. I need I am standing on it. Okay. Sir, I hear you. I don't see you though. There it is. Come on, come on, come on. Ugh. Oh, it'll break the calcite really fast. Did I like hop up here? Okay. So I left a lot of buds. All right. So after third hour, it's time to go eat lunch. So lunch is at 10:30 in the morning. Yep, 10:30 in the morning. And wait. That's it's a little early for me. And as I'm walking to go, I'm holding a nectarine, I'm just walking. This little girl comes up to me and says, "Excuse me." And I look around. Like, I'm actually wearing a badge that says substitute. She says, "Do you know where B213 is?" And I'm like, "Well, actually I do." Let me help you. So I walk her over. I go, "Are you a freshman?" She goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, let's get you where you need to be, friend." And then I drop her off. I explained to her how the building works, since I understand how the building works, so that she can start to understand how the building works. You know, kindness. And I start walking back, and I walk back to the exact same place. Another little girl stops me and goes, "Excuse me, can you tell me where, do you know where B213 is?" And I was like, "Absolutely. Are you a freshman?" I was like, oh my gosh. The things you forget, you forget that like they're babies. They literally, their first day of school was yesterday. I'm like, "Did you get a schedule change?" "No." "Oh, you just don't know how the school works yet." "Okay, we're good." I know. It was really funny. It was super duper cute too. Right. Exactly. I was looking at their graduation year and I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, and break that too so that it can grow out. 34. I hope I'm pretty sure I'm doing the right thing right now. Getting the right stuff. It's going to be... Well, I will say, like, we did really neat things that I really appreciate. Our seniors actually run the first week of school. And what I mean by that is we have a thing called advisory period. And so we have a link crew. And they do a whole orientation day way before the start of school, which I always recommend for people. And then after that, the Link Crew's available. They're there. The Link Crew and seniors all wear special shirts, and teachers actually wear shirts. So they're easy to spot so that kids can come ask questions the first day of school. Then the seniors come around to they get assigned advisory periods, and they actually come in and like answer kids' questions and do little performances and give advice to help kids. It's super cute. And then at the end of the week, they do an assembly, and we do, I don't even know what the assembly theme is. The seniors pick a theme. They got soccer shirts this year, so they're all in soccer jerseys with their names on them. But it's a way to help teach and enforce like leadership within our older kids. And then like it's their school. They're invested in how it should run. Oh, hippity hop over here. Hippity hop over here. You're older than Google. I am really glad I lit this place up. It makes it more convenient to come to. It was great advice. But like, I think a lot of schools do that kind of stuff. I don't know if they go to the extreme that we would go to. I'm going down instead of up. Get out of my way. This is when it would behoove me to build an actual staircase, right? Oh, good. It's nighttime and there's zombies. Okay. Darn it. I didn't move fast enough. And we're good, right? They're catching on fire. Yeah, my friend runs the Link Crew, and she does such a great job. I don't know if I have not the patience, but she's so energetic about it. And I'm like, man, you have so much energy. Then again, I was using all of my energy to coach cheer. So I started building a staircase and then I stopped. Did I build the staircase over here? There we go. Because nobody can see the back, right? That's why we did shirts. Because, like, then you can tell. It helps to glide. Well, you know, if I didn't lose my wings. Then I could glide. But I unfortunately was irresponsible with the gifts I was given. And now there's no gliding. I was irresponsible. It'll be okay. I'll be more responsible in the future. Not really. Like, I was terrified when Skiz gave me his wings. I was like, I'm gonna lose these. You don't understand. I am a land dweller. This is where I live now. Uh-oh. I was flying so careful for a really long time, and then I got brazen. Too brazen. Too brazen for my own good, and that was the end of that. Right? That's... Yes. Yeah, I gotta sit down and... why am I walking away from my house? I'm not sure why I'm... I have a feeling something's coming to chase me. Just a sheep. Yeah, I think that was good advice for me. I just haven't... Is there a reason that I put 2 cobblestones here? And a torch. It was definitely not looking at me. That sheep was not looking at me. Why am I making it so difficult to get back to my house? Oh my gosh. So one of my friends at work, she also not work. One of my friends at the school that I went to today, because it's not my work anymore. She coaches softball with me, and so she was like, listen, your prep hour's coming up. And I said, yeah. And she goes, would you do me a favor? I said, sure. What am I gonna... I don't have anything to prep. And she said, could you go to the... She goes, I don't know how hot it is outside. And I was like, oh, this isn't good. Can you go to the Conex box? And the Conex box is like a giant metal storage unit outside. And I need some t-shirts for some of the freshmen. I said, sure. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to go get carrots. Because I haven't done anything about food. And so I'm supposed to go to the Conex box, open it up. There's supposed to be a box of... There's supposed to be 2 boxes of t-shirts. That's why I built that stairway. 2 boxes of t-shirts. Ignore one of them, go in the other one, get some small and medium shirts. Got it. Well, the lady next door to me goes, hi, my teacher sub who's supposed to cover me, if they don't show up, I've told my kids to come to you. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll cover you. I got you. I'll figure it out. So of course the teacher does not come over. Which means I have to go figure out this thing, because the problem is it's the second day of school. So they're still doing like the first 10 days of school. You have to count you have to have an account of your kids, of how many kids are actually enrolled. Because if you don't show up, they drop you after 10 days. So attendance is super important. Attendance is always super important because they're alibis and they're public record and all of that, but it's important. So I don't have the roster for the class. So I call my friend at the front. I'm all, hey, this teacher didn't show up. I don't know where they're at. Could you help me out, because I don't have a roster. I'm watching them right now. She was like, can you just stay there for a little bit longer? You got it. So the teacher who does work at this job finally shows up and is like, I'm so sorry. I don't have an excuse. I forgot. Well, it's the first week of school. I guess that would be a good excuse. You got other things on your mind. Right? And Then I go to the Connex box. I drive my car because it is a half mile. I think it's a quarter mile, and I'm not walking that. And it is so hot. I am sweating bullets. Like, just walking into the Connex box, I immediately start sweating. I have one more class to teach. I'm like, oh my gosh. And also, I can't find 2 boxes of t-shirts. I have found 1 box of t-shirts, not 2, just 1. Oh, I already had 41 diamonds. 41 emeralds. So I go back. Actually, I go to a second Connex box that is owned by the tennis group. I don't see t-shirts in there. So then I finally just go to the only box of t-shirts I can find, grab 5 of them, and go back to my friend. And I'm like, listen, I have no idea what is going on, but whatever boxes you think are in there are not in there. And the problem is we're communicating. She's the go-through. The head coach isn't on campus and wants us to have these t-shirts. He asked her, she didn't have time to go after school. She was like, you have prep, can you go? And I said, yeah, no problem. Yeah, these guys are a total pain in my butt right now. Why do you keep hanging out with each other? I don't know what to do about this little love fest that's been going on. This guy, I don't know how he got over the carpet, and this is like happening all the time. There's just hearts. I have to handle this situation. They've started planting wheat and radishes or whatever, beets. That's not what I asked you to plant. I encased this in pumpkins to keep it safe in case he could figure out how to get to the bed. But I don't understand how he got over here. Nobody else can get over the carpet, just him. Yeah, why did they plant beets? We also think that they're the reason. I know, I'm gonna have to move them about. Oh, they're crazy pants over there. Oh, and the 6-hour class, they spacey too. They were super fun. Oh, well, Skiz and I were talking because I asked him to come over and kind of see what my mob problem was about, since I haven't gotten the wandering trader or any pillagers for a while, and he thinks maybe I made a village. Oh, is it because I dug up all the carrots? Possibly that's the problem, is that I dug carrots. Oh, I have to steal them over and over again. Yeah, I have so many villagers. He's like, I think you made a village. I was like, cool. Wasn't intending that. Okay, got the polished diorite. And now I'm actually... And that was the other thing. I don't think I'm staying in an area long enough. I think I move. I'm too inefficient in my building skills. Let's be real. I'm inefficient in my building skills. Rather than taking a shulker of what I need and just like building, I keep wandering around to go get the things I need. So yeah. But I thought it was all the monsters. But I did go and kill some of the ones that were like not despawning. So that was a positive. They were right underneath me. That was not a positive. There we go. Okay. I should be good here, right? Right. I meant to put down more scaffolding and instead I did this. Under me. Yeah, I did. That's what I did. I took Goop with me. I was like, can I ask you some advice? And she was like, what advice are you actually asking me right now? And I said, I guess I'm not really asking you any advice. Oh, iron golems spawn here all the time. I don't know when it's considered a village, though. I've just started assuming that I made a village. Because I have so many. Well, I asked her because I was like, what do you do? And she was like, Mom, what are you talking about? Just. If I break their beds? Yeah, I need to make some, I need to move forward with my building, my villager situation. I think that's the situation. But if I've built my little, jeez. Oh, so the fact that the ones underneath me are not sleeping is okay. Okay, I see. That's why you move them out. Oh. Then I'll just build it higher. Yeah. I walk on you. That makes sense. So yes, I am the problem. It is me. I think I want to do this and then come over and squat. In Bedrock, it takes like 100? Well, that's not fair. I mean, I think I have like 12 over there, but that does make me feel better that I didn't. I was like, I think, babe, I think I have like, I think I hit the mob count. I'm not sure. I don't know how to find out. And he was like, you didn't, but also, babe, you gotta light this stuff up. That's a lot of darkness. And I was like, that's how my Fulbright ended up on. You bedrockers are sensitive. It's just that like I can't move them. I can. I just need to get serious about moving them. And then I need to really decide like how many of these suckers do I need? I may have to take care of that later. Cause what's, I mean, I made them. I don't know what the purpose of me making the breeder farm was. I want to see it work. Maybe I will just do that. I'm just gonna breed up a bunch of villagers and make 2 giant villages by me that are wandering people. Yes. Well, yeah, that you did bring me into her trading hall. That's why I was like, for me, it's awesome for some things. Oop. Yeah, I want them to like, I want them to be on a people mover. Hey, Chronicle Jake. I want them to be on a people mover. I'm being awful about that right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got to decide where windows are going. Actually, let's do it real quick. We look good. I'm finishing. Yeah, I've got to finish this part up. Maybe I finally take out Skiz's, I don't know. his netherwart situation down there. There's a lot still to be done, but the base is getting much better. Facts, put it in a box. Well, what was I doing with it? I was oh, I was building my trading hall with it. Uh-oh. This has 0. I have 2 zeros. 3 zeros. 4 zeros. Why do I have so many zeros? Facts. Temporary, right? I just don't want any monsters falling on my head right now. Thank you very much. That wasn't on the agenda for today. Oh, I missed. Oh my goodness. So you want to know the crazy thing? This is what I thought was crazy because I haven't been in a school campus for a year. This is the craziest thing. We have phone holders, and we were a district that, like, we were the school that piloted it in our district and said, okay, you got to put your phones away, right? You can't have them out during class. I didn't have to say that to a single child today. They all walked in the classroom and immediately put their phones in the phone holder. And I was like, what dimension have I entered? What dimension have I entered that I didn't have to say anything on the second day of school? Like, I can understand if this was like a few weeks in and like it's crazy. I was totally blown away. They just put them away. Okay. Oh, I can see now where, like, maybe we turn the lights off real quick. Why they're spawning there. So the way we found out that I do not have a monster problem is Skiz said, well, let's go out and see if there are monsters that spawn. And I said, okay. I have 3 Owalas and there's a reason. This one is 32 ounces and this one does not fit in the cup holder of the car. So this is my gym Owala because I need a lot of water when I'm at the gym. And then I got an Owala that was 24 ounces, but Skiz dropped it on the ground and broke it. I'm not going to throw it away just because it doesn't like do the correct. It does this, but it won't like lock. So I'm not going to throw it away for that. So that's my 24 ounce one. So then I had to get another 24 ounce one that I could actually put in the car when I have to go places that isn't going to spill stuff all over the place. And then if I drink them, so far today, minus this 32 ounce. And don't think I'm crazy. I've had, I think 120 ounces of water. They don't sell the lids separate where I went. At Shields they weren't selling them separate. They even were like, don't switch the lids. Don't switch the lids. I was like, okay, I will not switch lids. And not that I mean, I'm going to be in a little bit, but I need to drink a lot of water especially during the summer. 120 ounces is my like goal, bare minimum. And that requires a lot of water bottles when you're not at home. That's the weird thing. Like I was telling Skiz, I was like, he was watching me like do all my meal prep this morning, and he's like, wow, I haven't seen you do this in a while. And I was like, right? In this. Yeah. Oh, Fia forgets. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. So then I can take all of my Owalas with me, and then I'm packing what 24 plus 24 is 48, 50, 80 ounces of water. I'm packing 80 ounces of water on the move. That's necessary. And then I start off every morning with a 16-ounce electrolyte. 16 ounces of electrolytes and one Owala before, like while I'm eating breakfast. Like, I will say I am very intentional about it. And it's when you eat a lot of protein, your body needs water to digest it. Otherwise, it might not feel good in your tummy, if that makes sense. I think I'm picky about water. Like at school, there was water fountains. Gross. Not even like the water fountains we see in airports where you can like fill up your water bottle. Like, you know, push the button water fountains that you're sharing with, you know, a couple thousand teenagers. So they got us jugs of water, but it just got really like, I might as well just have my own water. And you only have 5 minutes to go get what you need. So I was like, I'm just going to take my stuff I know. Right. Like, that's the thing you have to remember, right? I'm working like a place of business. I worked in a school. At the gym, they have kind of what you see at the airports. And I don't really know how good they are about changing those filters. And it's never cold. It's never cold. So like during the winter months, I don't mind if the water's warm, but during the summer months, Blackie, it needs to be chilly. I might as well do the ones I got here. See, like some people have to put flavoring in it. I like had to develop the ability to drink water without flavoring in it. Because that was not how I was rolling before. They do, but like I get really annoyed because at Sky Harbor, like those filters are always like showing that they need to be changed. Always. I don't know whose job it is to change them, but they're not changing them. Yeah. I would love to have a fancy filter water. I know. I'm super picky about that. Is something I'm super picky about is the amount is having water. That's calcite. I have a feeling I'm going to need more of this. Right? And more, a lot more of the deep slate. That's the time thing is key. I did not train myself. I should go get that one first. Yep. Yeah, I wasn't a big water drinker to begin with, and so like now I'm just picky about it. And I know I'm picky about it. I try not to make it anybody else's problem but my own. We tried the Brita at work, and then some people are so extra. Then it became this whole like I would be getting emails. I don't know who didn't fill up the Brita, But please remember, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I have too many things in my life to do besides read an email about adults who didn't fill up the Brita water and then have them have these arguments over it. Like sometimes the adults were, let's be real, the adults were way worse than the kids most of the time. That was part of the problem. Like, just be chill, man. It's not the end of the world. Just fill up the Brita. I know you. It's not all of them either. It's just that you always have those couple of teachers who are extra, and they like to make it your problem. And I'm just like, the problem is that I am way too chill. And I don't sometimes have all the feelings I should have for people who have strong feelings about things. I have strong feelings about some things. Like I don't want to teach something that I think is boring. So this one lady was mad at me because I didn't want the first unit of our school research project to be about water. And that's the other thing. I don't drink coffee. And so people are using the Brita to fill up the coffee, not filling up the Brita. I was like, I'm not involved in this situation. I don't want the email. I already have other dumb emails that I'm getting that I don't want to read. So it is not that I don't think that, what is it called? Exactly. They just, how do I put this? So this lady really, really wanted to teach about water, and how it's, needed, and we're not doing a good job, and how are we going to deal with this? And I'm all for that. I'm all for it. I didn't want it to be my first unit of study with kids I just met. Welcome to my class. Let's study something boring. I wanted it to be fun. I wanted it to be something that they could actually like debate about. And we are not forced at my school to teach the exact same thing. But she really wanted us to teach the exact same thing. And nobody else, there were 4 of us, nobody else on the team wanted to teach about water. She cried, people. She cried. And then my boss was like, why is she crying? And I was like, yeah, I can't. This is the same person sending the email about the Brita water. Like it was an emergency. It was bad. It was bad. At one point in time, I did have to go to her and say, listen, I like you. I couldn't believe I had to say that. Today is later for our usual stream because I substitute taught today. And she just was emotional about everything. Like you couldn't like have a confrontation with her about anything. Like I wasn't even trying to confront her. I was just like, I know that you want to be on a team that does like everything the same. I don't want to do that, and I don't have to do that. So I was just irritated. So irritated. Yeah. And then I got to listen to other people. And that's the other thing that irritated me too. Like I would keep it to myself. Like, I mean, I would come home and tell Skiz about it. And he would be like, you work in a circus. And I was like, I do not work in a circus. It's just that there are people with strong feelings. I just happen to be a super type B personality in relationship to conflict. And the way I'm type A is how I care about my kids. Like they come first. So if you were doing something that was getting in the way of me having a really good relationship with my students, I was going to not let that happen. And my boss was all for it. He was like, no, I want your first thing to be your kids. I'm like, okay, cool. Then we're on the same page. But then other teachers would get upset and then they'd come to my classroom. I got a text message one time on vacation about a teacher worried about how somebody interacted with somebody else. And I was like, I don't care. I felt bad, but she wasn't asking my advice. She was like complaining, and I'm not her boss. I was not in charge. Yeah. And the teacher was really just really worried that the kids weren't going to like her and then they were going to gang up on her. And I was like, that's a separate problem. Yeah. That could have been an email. So many things. Well, that's what happened. Eventually, I just was like, I stopped going to lunch in her room. She wanted everybody to eat lunch in her room. And I stopped going to lunch in her room. And honestly, it was because she was really mean to this other lady, and this lady didn't feel comfortable going in her room anymore. And I said, well, come eat lunch with me in the workroom. And another lady joined us, and it was a week later. It wasn't even a week before a bunch of people joined us. And and then she got mad about it and came in our room and cried, like during our lunch. And I was just like, this is insane. This is insane. What are you doing? And I was like, I just done with whatever this is. Yeah, I agree. That's finally when I was like, yeah. So I did have to see her today, but we just do this very fake hi, which I hate doing, but I'm not going to be mean to somebody. I'm telling you, I had never experienced this behavior from an adult before, other than from cheer parents, which I kind of expected sometimes, depending on the parent. Not all cheer parents. Just some of them. It was really manipulative. It was really annoying. And I also didn't want to have a confrontation with people. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm embodying Jevin right now. They do. And I spent honestly, I spent a lot of time just being a little teacher warrior in my classroom with my kids. Like, it's so easy to shut the door and just be like, it's just me and you, baby. That's it. Nobody else matters. Yeah. Well, she told everybody she wasn't going to go to our Christmas breakfast for the whole staff because of me. And so I went to talk to her, and then she didn't go because she cried. And I was like, well, I can't help you. I did understand how she felt. I validated her feelings. I was like, I'm not telling you shouldn't feel this way. It's just that that doesn't mean I have to do what you want me to do. I think that's crazy too, is that people do think if they feel a certain way that means you have to do something. No, I say it to Goob sometimes too, where I'm like, well, I don't want to invalidate your feelings. I don't feel that way, but I understand how you can feel that way. Yeah, I know. I did have a lot of free will. I definitely used my free will. We used to have a thing where we would say, because my students would come in and they would get frustrated about stuff, and they would be like, why do they do this stuff? And I'm like, I don't know, guys, if I was queen of the universe, this wouldn't be happening. So my students used to we would talk about how we could make me queen of the universe. But that's what I think. I think she got away with everything. And that just worked for her. And so she just kept doing it. It very much, yeah. I just don't do well with that situation. It's probably very mean of me, but it just didn't. And I mean, she's a very talented teacher. I learned a lot from her. I just really didn't want to teach about water. I need that spiciness in my class. And she's one of those, you know, those teachers where it has to be like absolutely silent in their classroom. I can't function. Yeah, she was also healing. She was on my team. I had to work with her, and I was like, no. That's how it felt. It was so bizarre. I had never, and I thought it was just me. So I just was like, well, I'm just going to deal with it. It's, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'll just be a team player and whatever. And it was when one of my other colleagues finally came up to me and was like, I cannot deal with this, and started saying, I go, oh, I'm not crazy. They were like, no, you are not crazy. It did. Well, sometimes I really do think like high school teachers kind of behave like high schoolers. And I used to hang out with, right? I used to hang out with elementary school teachers when we were first going to school. One of my friends, we were friends with this guy who was going to be a kindergarten teacher, and he was like 6'4". It was so funny that he would be a kindergarten teacher, and we would go out and he acted like he was in kindergarten. Like, I had never been out with people who like got like threw straw paper at me. I was like, what are we doing? Meanwhile, the people I went to school with were like telling dirty jokes and being inappropriate. Let's go lay down in that bed. I thought for a second I jumped in the wrong place. So yeah, so high school and junior high teachers kind of act like junior hires. Like they get that humor. You have to get that humor. Otherwise you won't think the kids are funny. And kids are funny. They are so funny. I don't know why I'm doing extra bounces there. Oh, super on fire. Yeah, I had a monster the other day that took forever to die. It was really weird. I'm going the wrong way. Both. Both. I mean, you funny haha, definitely. Like, they just say some of the funniest things where you're like, did you really just say those words? They're hysterical. I know they were pretty. It's the first week of school, so they're being pretty quiet. Like, I know there's stuff that's going on. Right. What are you gonna do? Oh man. Yeah, they're not being very. They're not trying very hard right now. Really, it was the second hour and sixth hour that kind of got a little bit like chatty, and when I engaged with them, I could tell they were like, "Is it okay that we're talking like this?" Or yeah. Well, I mean that is very junior high. None of my high schoolers would like that number. Oh, there we go. I made all the bricks and I forgot, and I needed to do more of my floor. The other problem is I got to come back and do a bunch of glass around these torches and stuff, and yeah. I don't know, like the kid today that was just so angry about traffic was just so put out. And then just went on, and people can't drive? What is wrong with people? And it's just so funny to hear those adult things out of a young adult's mouth. This one kid today got upset because it's a new classroom to him, right? And he goes, "Excuse me, where's the pencil sharpener?" I was like, because it's not my classroom. I had to look around, and I found it, and he was so irritated. He's like, "It's a new classroom. She didn't even like tell us where the like stuff was in the classroom." And I'm like, to be fair, it's the second day of school. I have no idea what she did with you guys yesterday. Like, I have no idea. Well, and they said they're having all sorts of like technology problems. The seniors came in, so the seniors came into the class for their advisory thing, and they were like, they were two kids I taught, and so they were excited to see me. I'm excited to see them, and they're like, do you have the presentation on the computer? And I was like, babes, I won. Don't have a computer. And two, even if I had a computer, I don't get the teacher emails. I did not get the updated email presentation thing. Do you have the presentation? They were like, oh yeah. They Johnny on the spot were like, you take 1, 3, and 5. I'll take 2, 4, and 6. And I was like, they're so awesome. And then I just had to go in and say, all right, friends, the seniors are here. Let's give them the respect that they deserve while they present to you. And that was it. They went on. I know, but the pencil sharpener thing was so funny because I have never seen anybody so irritated by not knowing where the pencil sharpener was. I legit was like, why do you need a pencil sharpener? Like, I didn't write, I don't think I wrote in pencil after I hit my freshman year of high school. That's what a erasable pen is for, man. Like, I don't think this person feels that way, but or also I was like, where's your I don't know, where's your what is it, mechanical pencil? I mean, that's Goob is all about the mechanical pencil. So it's so weird. I was part of the district and I'm a coach. So I have an email, but it's not connected. They can't share anything with me. So like last year people were like, I sent it to you, and I'm like, I don't have that. So whatever they did in the permissions that they gave me to be a coach, they didn't fix it once I became a substitute. Yeah. I don't want to go ask the IT people for help. They've got enough trauma to deal with right now. First of all, they work as an IT person in education. That right there is enough to make anybody lose their minds. Yeah, I'm not sure why I did this. I did do that though, right? Yeah. And then all of a sudden it goes, I gotta make decisions about the floor. All right, guys, I gotta tell you something kind of funny. I know. It's so sad. I don't, you know, what's funny is I know some of my ex-students watch stuff, but they were also like a part of I don't need any extra email. So they've already been taught appropriate behavior. Because I had one kid pop into Skiz's stream one day and be like, your wife's my English teacher. And he was like, you need to have a chat. And I was like, I'm on it. Guys, we don't pop into stream and say that. And nobody in the classes I had today said anything. I got a couple of sideways looks. Like, I think I have kids who know, but they're polite. They're not going to say anything. I don't, they're still handing out, well, they just started handing out technology. And the poor IT guys having to like fix everybody's smart screens, and I'm like, yeah, no, bro, you don't need to mess with me. But also, my former kids do know. So I saw a few of them today. But again, we talked about it with them, like, because I was kind of quiet about it at a certain point in time, and I would kind of figure out who knew and who would figure it out by asking them what video games they play. And Fortnite is really popular. I know. All right. Probably. I'm probably gonna have to get a new pick. I did it a second time. There we go. Oh, I need to check the light, huh? I don't, is it healable? It's not healable. I didn't put anything on that. That's just my, I need a pick. Right? I know. Right? I should be there to heal it. Ooh. I bought so many lanterns from that guy. One of my dudes in my hall. And now I don't know what to do with them. That's true. They really are like not expensive, but I should have one that I don't know what a good mining one would be. Oh man. Really? You're coming to visit me now? Let's just not. Oh, yeah, that's gotta. That would be sad. Taylor, that would be sad. I knew. Ooh. Oh, awesome. Getting able to go home. Unbreakable 3. Unbreakable 3. I can do that, I think. Efficiency 5. See, I don't want to do the Silk Touch one because then some of the stuff I'm picking up, I got to break it down again. So I have one that has Silk Touch that has other things on it. This one I just was like, you know, I'm pretty sure I died somewhere and I just needed a tiny pick. Because that's what he's selling. That's what he's selling. Oh. Yeah, like there's a whole like knowing what I need where I go is still what I'm doing. Oops. I probably need to go to bed. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do, but thank you. I mean, no monsters are coming in so far, and that golem keeps me pretty safe. And there's no more like zombie noises and skeleton noises over here because I took care of those guys. Right? So like, let's see. These guys I got. Silk Touch. He doesn't do anything else for me, really. What am I going to do with Quick Charge? Mending. Oh yeah, and I got Thorns. Unbreaking. I don't know why I need Thorns. Power 4. This guy I need to work on. It's just that, like, okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna buy some of this from you. I come back and get more. Because you gotta have something better, buddy. And looting. This kite I also need to level up. What'd you get? Nothing. 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 Right? But like... So you... Thank you. I'm clicking on you, man. But I don't have any... I forget. Okay, and then let me go get this guy. So, oh, you know... I know what I need to see. I'm not going to do it on this one, just so you know. Hello? Can you not get anything here from this? Is it because it's too broken? Or it's because it already has something on it? Do I have power? Yeah, power's on the... because it's already enchanted, right? Were you the one who sold it to me? No. Yes, you were. Did you sell it to me? You sold it to me. So he sells me efficiency 2. Oh, I don't have enough for you. I wonder... I have garbage everywhere. Is it worth it to, like, see what he does? And see if I can get... Or combine it? Like... My brain broke a little bit. It gives me efficiency 3. Is that good? I don't know. And then put... But now I have a pick that's good. And now I just have to be real careful when I go get my stuff. This is decent. I will no longer be struggling to mine the stuff, right? Oh, I took the lapis in the... It's fine. Oh, I need... To the amethyst. Oh, in a certain order to get the best quality. I am learning about that. Oh, I don't want to break that bed. I feel like I had amethyst elsewhere. I'm gonna have to organize all of these chests soon. Yep, I did. No, I didn't try to do it. I've been organizing. Oh, wrong. I have to remember that I don't go this way anymore. I was organizing stuff so that Goob and I could be ready for training next week. Yeah, I looked. Well, the thing is, I picked it up. It's just that I put it in. It just didn't work. It didn't go in. So I think I just need to pull Skiz over and be like, "Can you see why this didn't go in?" And then he'll push the buttons. Because I went exactly where you guys told me to, Brady. Oh, see, and I used the Vanilla Tweaks data pack. Yeah, send me that one and I'll put that in. Also, was I dreaming, or can you create a compass to your death? Because I'm concerned that I was dreaming. that my dreams are now Minecraft dreams. Which is fine. I'm all for that. It was like, wait, was I recovery compass? Okay, so it wasn't a dream. Oh, I feel so much better. I was literally like, I thought that happened for me. And yeah. Well, I did take on the deep dark. I just didn't finish it. I didn't bring enough back. Well, I know I've had them. I just wasn't sure that that was one of them. Like, I didn't bring enough of this back, the echo shards. So I gotta go get more echo shards. This is so bad. Oh, really? I didn't know they had one in... like, I didn't know anything. I thought you were just out of luck. Like, I literally thought, oh, you're just out of luck. Hopefully you get better at figuring out where you died. Oh, I gotta go get more diorite. Right? Yes. Let's not take all of these things with me. Okay. I just got to get some more diorite. Oh my gosh. And then... so I'm going to cover... I think the snowman's going to stay here. And I think this is going to be built out into a porch. I'm not 100% sure. It's not even, and it's driving me bonkers. And I don't know why it's not even. It is even. It's because I didn't build this yet. Draconis. We caught up in, and there will be no spoilers, but we caught up in Silo. Well, I think I'm gonna have to. There's plans all over here. Man, I tried to get another horse. I don't know if it's because I didn't put a saddle on it. It just wouldn't go. Yeah, we caught up on Silo. I wanted to wait because I just want to watch it. I want to binge it. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay, listen, monsters, we're going to agree to disagree right now. The show, yeah. Okay, so it won't go if you don't have a saddle. I just kept giving the horse the golden carrots. And then I got on him, but he didn't go anywhere. He's hung around my house. He seems to like me. Night, final boss mouse. No, I haven't. I'm not sure. I was trying to find out if he was fast. Wow, look at how fast this goes. One punch. Oh. How did I live? He's hung out in front of my house since then. I just didn't know I needed to put a saddle on him. How many seasons is Silo? It's in its 3rd season. I kind of just want to read the books, if I'm going to be honest. I know I Goob promised that she'll at least help me get the skelly heads, but she doesn't want to fight the Wither. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can wait. I can't believe I picked something this big to build and I have no extra tools. That's why it was taking so long. And then it's not satisfying. Because I'm like, okay, this shouldn't take, I know I'm new, but this shouldn't take this long. It's the Minecraft way. Oh. Maybe. I think it might be a solo mission. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like the day that I accidentally brought no picks to the Nether and was like, how am I gonna get through this wall? Boof. I can go this way. And she came in, she's like, was I done building this? I'm like, I thought so. And she's like, why did I leave this here? Oh, you know what? I don't know. I'd have to ask Dot. Well, I got advice on how to fight the Wither. I'm gonna do it all the ways. For funsies. Nope, I can't go this way. Remember, you can't hop on that thing anymore. You built a wall. I bet at least one of the ways I could do it. We've talked about going back to grounded. I think it kind of depends on honestly them. Honestly, I'm not making any decisions here. Oh, enchanting? But the bottle, I thought the bottle of enchanting was underwhelming. I forgot to fix it. Was I not crazy about that? Skiz says I need to make an ender. I don't know if I can deal with the silverfish. Their noises are gross. Yes. Yeah, I lost my other Fred. So this is new Fred. And I don't know why he wants 27 pieces of zombie flesh. A stack of it goes a long way. Okay. Yeah, I think I just had a couple of them. That's a normal amount. That doesn't seem like a normal amount. That's a lot of zombie flesh. Oh, he uses it on the nether trips? Zombie farms. Yeah, it would be useful. Wait. Oh, it's because I'm like, did I die? No, I spent all my XP. Did I put you in here? I did. It's just an odd request. I want zombie flesh? Why would you want zombie flesh? What are you doing with the zombie flesh, Mr. Potion Man? Oh, it's half built. It's half built. Orange shulker? Oh. So there's benefit to this situation. That was not annoying at all. All right, how many more of these? Necromancy. I used to love to read books about that. The necromancer, right? I am not crazy. I thought the necromancer was great. I completely forgot about that book series until just now. He's the potion man. Now I gotta go up. I'm so close to this wall being torn down. Ah, that's the goal. The necromancer. I really did love that series. Okay, so for this, it's 2 below. Okay. Can I build from here? Oh, I didn't make this a scary little walk at all, did I? Why does it stop there? You think of the Hobbit? Hmm. Oh, because of the voice. I'm like, that's not scary at all. I mean, I just can't believe I forgot about that book until now. This is why I have the things in the middle of the place, is because I needed those. Wait. And there we go. Like, oh, I gotta go back down the hole. Two below. Let's see how tall that is. Man, I don't know about this side. No, you know what I'm just thinking about? I think we read The Alchemist one year in school. It's been a while, and I think I'm talking about the right book. My kids liked that one. I don't, so I have frogs. I have 3 frogs. Right? That's how many we got. 3 frogs. But I haven't taken them and made frog lights yet. Because I don't know what I needed. The Alchemist was such a good book. 1, 2. So literally it's, I made it annoying. Ah. Is it? I don't know that book. I'm busy. Where are you at? This gas just wanders about. Okay. I like that there's just this weird solid hole. No, I refuse to teach the grapes of wrath. Okay, I like Steinbeck personally. But I was not a fan as a teenager of the sentence that needed to be 50 words or more. The entire chapter on a turtle. Exactly. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. I really liked my AP Lit teacher, so my AP Lang teacher, so I just did what she wanted me to do. We watched Moby Dick. I was grateful. But I refused. I was like, these kids are not gonna make it through the Grapes of Wrath. It's just not happening. I did teach of Mice and Men. They liked that one. Oh, that was another controversial one. We had to get permission slips signed for kids to read that. Because, you know, getting kids to get the permission slip signed so that they can read a book that they don't want to read is always super fun. Oh. That's a rough curriculum, Fia. That's rough. I would say one or the other, not both, and even then I wouldn't. But I was also teaching, like, at the end I was teaching on kids. Yeah, it was different. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the kids that I had in class today, some of them I could see them, like, really loving Grapes of Wrath. I don't think they'd like the bell jar. Yep. The solution for the permission slips was to, instead of teaching full novels, to just teach selections. And now they're like, oh, you know what? There's value in having kids handwrite things. And there's value in reading the whole book. And I'm always just like, I don't think you should be making policy if you weren't a teacher. I would not walk into a corporate office and start making policy for a place I'd never worked at or had any experience. Oh, I thought I was donesies. They can't get in here, right? That's awesome, Crappy Gamer. That was my goal, was to try to get kids to, like, find what they like to read. Kind of find their own voice. Heck. I had a kid who wrote an 11-page paper about Minecraft. It was fascinating. I didn't understand any of it at the time. But it was really good. I feel like I'm about to fall off this. Yeah, I can't. There's just some books that are like just too hard. Wait, you killed your orange frogs. Yeah, well, what's funny is I'm holding shift, but only, I suppose. I suppose not while I'm walking. Hmm. I probably should move my scaffolding. All right. I hear you. I hope I didn't put the golem to too much work. And is everything burning now? Are you all burning? Yep, everybody's burning. Thank you, Brady. I appreciate you. I don't know if that question's to me or not. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, yellow wallpaper. I actually love yellow wallpaper. But I am super into two things. One, the I say, okay. One is the, oh, is he underneath my house? Wait. Oh, I thought I heard something I didn't hear. Nope, I didn't hear anything. It was my imagination. Yeah, the yellow wallpaper, I was really into... it does. Into the women's movement. It's from different cultural perspectives. And different... And when I say cultural, I mean different countries. And yeah. And also just how we treat mental illness. And how, oh, just fascinating to me that we would just chuck people in an asylum, chuck them in. It's crazy. So that was really interesting to me. It's one of the reasons that I like to read some of the romance novels I read right now. It's not because they're like amazing. Well, some of them are amazing. Some of them have really great character development. But in all honesty, it's because I get to learn about the women's movement and what was happening historically in different countries, and it's just fascinating to me. That's because I'm a nerd. That's what Skids would tell you. He would actually say nerd. All right. I'm out of those blocks. But the yellow wallpaper was fantastic. I don't know if all kids like it. Well, the thing is, he wasn't a jock. He just wasn't. He wasn't a nerd. Oh man. All right, I'm actually gonna go. I've had a very long day and I am super tired and I got to get up tomorrow. So I'm going to send you guys actually over to Evil Notion, who is playing Conan Exiles. Oh my gosh, Jennifer. I'm literally ending Genfire. That just happened to you. Sorry. I am sending you to somebody who just started. Jono rated you. That's so funny. Thank you for the raid though. Welcome in, raiders. I am PuppiesTummies, Pups. Mrs. Skiz. I'm sending you guys over to Evil. So I hope you guys have a great rest of day and even better tomorrow. And if you're interested, we're doing Skiz Family Repo tomorrow afternoon once I'm done subbing. So earlier than today. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.